welcome. My name is Evie, and also good morning, because it is still very early for me. I could not stay up till 11 p.m. last night to see the new animals that dropped in the Zoopedia, so before I see any spoilers, I have got up and I'm filming with you guys. I do have my little man on the floor here with me, so if you do hear some grunting and squawking, that's what's going on. But without further ado, let's jump on in and see what I believe it was 8 animals they have added to the Zoopedia. I'm so freaking excited. I think it was just like 8 standard and 1 different one, and I don't know if that was an avian one or it was an exhibit or a water one, so without further ado, let's jump on in. Okay, we did know we were getting the lion. That was a little snippet. I think it was maybe sent out as like a, similar to like, who's that Pokemon style thing. It was just a snippet of the shadow of the lion's legs. So we do know we are getting the lion. Okay, what have we got here? The blue wildebeest. Very exciting. I have those in my ABC zoo and they are stunning. Let's go with that one. I know you can see the spoilers of the rest of them, so just ignore that for the time being. That picture is stunning. The lighting in this game looks like it's going to be off chop. It looks so good. That grass. I literally can't handle it. They look so good. That is delightful. So let's have a little quick look at them. The blue wildebeest is a large antelope native to Southern Africa. Same. It's also known as the common or white-bearded wildebeest or brindled gnu. I'm gonna say gnu. I feel like the G is silent. I could be wrong with that. They have a pale grey or brown coat with dark stripes across their neck, shoulders, and chest. Blue wildebeest have a long black tail and long black mane, which either stands up or drapes over the neck depending on the subspecies. The beard trailing under the neck is white. The species is sexually dimorphic, with males being larger than females. Is that what dimorphic means? But both males and females have distinctive L-shaped horns. So they are found in Africa. That is a nice little decal that they've got there of that too. And not of concern for conservation status. 90% of blue wildebeest offspring are all born within a 2-week birthing period. That is crazy. And blue wildebeests are named so because their coat has a blue sheen to it. Okay, without further ado, let's go to the next one. No. What? It's not going to go to the next one up there? Ugh. Okay, fine. We'll go back. This excites me. I love me a blue tongue, if you can't tell. I love some Aussie representation in Planet Zoo, and blue tongue lizards are so friggin' cute. Now, this was an exhibit animal in the last game, so I'm assuming it'll be an exhibit animal again. I did discuss briefly in some of my other videos, I don't know what the go is with exhibits. I have seen that we do have them, like in the UI it says exhibit, and there was speculation of a picture that could have been an exhibit also. I do hope they have a little bit of a rework. I hope there's different sizing, a little bit of different things going on, because that would be so nice. But look at this little cutie with their blue tongue. The common blue tongue, also called common blue tongue lizard or blue tongue skink, is a species of reptile that lives in the woodland, scrubland, and semi-desert areas of Australia. They are broad and squat animals with a triangular head and a thick tail. It has various colour morphs, but typically has tan, beige, and black scales arranged in a striped pattern. As its name suggests, it has a bright blue tongue. And again, they're not of any real concern for conservation status. Okay, let's get on to the next one. I do love that. I think that'll be the exhibit animal, which may have been the different one. I did guess in my last video that there'd be a bear. Of course there was going to be a bear in Planet Zoo too. It's not like they would have dropped one. I didn't know what one it would be, but it was in kind of like the Scottish Highlands conservation snippet that we got. So I'm not surprised that it's a Eurasian brown bear. Oh, and it looks beautiful. I mean, I'm still just like in awe of the the flora around it at the moment, but I need to like focus on the animals because that brown bear is, oh, it's so nice. That's such an upgrade from the brown bear in Planet Zoo 1. Like, looking at Planet Zoo now, I see nothing wrong with it. You look at it, you're like, these animals look stunning. And then you see Planet Zoo 2 animals and you're like, they don't look like doo-doo, but like, in comparison, they seem like it. Ranging from Europe to central Russia, where it inhabits boreal and temperate forests, grasslands, and wetlands, the Eurasian brown bear is a subspecies of the brown bear. Eurasia brown bears have thick brown fur, a large shoulder hump, a rounded head, and small rounded ears. They have strong front legs with long claws used for digging and hunting. Brown bears can go extremely large, but there is a lot of variation in size between different populations. Average male bears weigh 350 to 500 kilos. That's pretty chunky. Again, they are not of any real conservation concern. Their sense of smell is 2,100 times better than a human, and even better than dogs. Crazy! It's early. Bear with me. Golden poison frog. They're so cute. I do love like dart frogs and poison frogs. They've just got such fun colors, which is another, I'm assuming, exhibit animal, which I'm surprised because I didn't think that we would have got another one, but I'm not complaining. They are very cute. The golden poison frog, also known as the golden dart frog or golden poison arrow frog, is a species of poison dart frog endemic to the rainforests of the Pacific coast of Colombia. They're in such a small, teeny spot. That is such a small area. Although being called golden, they are actually found in mint green, yellow, orange color morphs. All variants have extremely poisonous skin that is used as a defense mechanism against predators, while their bright coloration acts as a warning signal to potential threats. They live on the forest floor and, unlike other frog species, do not require to live near water, though they do need water source in which to deposit their eggs. Interesting. They are endangered as well. The golden poison frog is the largest species of poison dart frog. Captive frogs do not produce toxins because they cannot eat the same invertebrates as they do in the wild, which are the source of the poison. I love me some little fun facts. Okay, we've got the hawksbill turtle, which we have seen snippets of in all of pretty much the gameplay footage we have seen so far, and they're beautiful. I don't have much else to talk about them. They're stunning. I can't wait to play with them in game because they are so fun. Love me a turtle. The hawksbill turtle is a medium-sized sea turtle living in Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. They inhabit tropical and subtropical marine environments such as coral reefs, lagoons, and coastal areas with rocky outcrops where sponges are abundant. Hawksbill turtle has a patterned shell with overlapping scales with a distinctive, jagged appearance. Its carapace is brown and gold, often streaked with dark and light markings. And they are critically endangered. The descriptor tortoise shell is based on the pattern of the hawksbill turtle shell. Well, there you go. Hawksbill turtle primarily eats sponges. Good for you, hawksbill. I can't imagine they'd be overly tasty. Okay, we have the lion. Just lion. Why do I feel like that's odd that it's not like Western Plains or whatever it is, the one that we had in Planet Zoo? Because I figured there's several types, or is there only one type of lion? There can't be one type of lion. The lion inhabits savannas, grasslands, and open woodlands across sub-Sahara Africa and Asia, where they only survive in Western India today. Males are instantly recognizable by their thick manes, which range in color from blonde to black and serve both as protection during fights and as a display of dominance, while females lack manes and have sleeker builds for improved hunting agility. Lions have a tan to sandy yellow color with a paler belly. And that is a nice little graphic as well of that one there, and they are vulnerable. They look stunning. Again, they look stunning. Again, side-by-side comparison of Planet Zoo 1 and Planet Zoo 2 ones are going to look so starkly different. I can't wait to see the female variation as well. Okay, plain zebra, which we have seen snippets of them as well. These ones are not the most surprising ones. I feel like the last drop, which I did miss, was substantially more surprising. The plain zebra is native to eastern and southern Africa, preferring to live in an easy reach of water source on the savanna. Species is divided into 6 subspecies, separated due to the different features, usually varying stripe patterns and lack of interbreeding between groups. Plain zebras have black and white stripes, famous of all zebras, but are smaller than the rabies zebra and larger than mountain zebras. Another nice little graphic. They're near threatened, but they're not too bad. Zebras recognize each other by their different stripe patterns. How cute! And lastly, we have the red deer, which I think again was the one that we have seen in the gameplay footage. The one with the mushrooms off to the side. Oh, I was brushing that deer off. I said, I just want to see the mushrooms, but this deer does look spectacular. I did think it looked good in the game. I'm not naturally drawn towards the deer, but if I can like build a mushroom-filled forest for them to roam in, sign me up. Sign me up. The red deer is a widespread species of ungulate, not sure if that's how that's pronounced, that lives through the temperate grasslands, woodlands, and scrublands of Europe, Northern Africa, and Central Asia, and has also been introduced to South America and Oceania. The red deer has a brown coat and a pale underside. Red deer have large pointed ears, large eyes, and a long snout. The red deer is sexually dimorphic. The male is larger than the female and has large antlers with multiple prongs. The antlers pair together to form a U shape. The size of the red deer varies a lot depending on the area they live and the environmental conditions. And they are not really of any concern with conservation status. The red deer hooves are soft at birth, so fawns rarely walk for the first 16 days of their lives until they harden. I believe that is correct for any hooven animals. Like, I know on our property we have cows and we have pigs, and I'm pretty sure all of those are born with, it's like almost gross, their hooves. It weirds me out. Okay, so I think that is all of the new ones, yes, which I do like. They are, I feel like, nice standard ones. They're the ones that I'd expect to be in the game, except the hawksbill turtle. I wouldn't necessarily expect that, but I did know that that was coming. Let's scroll down and see. So there'll be another 8 drop in 6 days. I'm pretty sure I did check at 10 o'clock last night right before I went to bed and they hadn't dropped, so I'm assuming it is 11 p.m. my time. And with a little bambino, that's not really, I need my sleep. So I will put these out a little bit later than everyone else will, but I'm still excited. Nevertheless, I cannot wait to get into this game. Also, like, my maternity leave finishes on the 1st of October, which could not have come at a worse time, seeing Planet Zoo 2 drops on the 13th. But I would love to hear what you guys are most excited for out of those animals. I think I'm, like, a hawksbill turtle excites me. It really does. They all look really, really good, and I can't wait to see between like the common blue tongue and the golden poison frog whether or not exhibits are just like same as Planet Zoo 1 or if we're getting a full revamp of those, because I feel like the fact that they haven't shown us anything yet suggests to me that they're waiting to announce something. Fingers crossed. But I hope you guys did enjoy diving into the new animals with me today. I would love to hear what you're most excited for, and I'll see you next time. Bye!